Hello. Today I went out and bought the wireless keypad for the PS3 because I realized that I am actually using home a lot and making messages and such like stuff like that, and it'd be worth the money. I also don't have room for a full USB keyboard or a wireless one, so this thing right here is my best option. The main reason why I made this video, partly to make a review for it, but also the main thing is to let you guys know about this touchpad right here. A lot of people say it's a piece of crap, it doesn't work. The truth is, they don't know how to use it, and I'm going to show you how. First, I'll go through what I like and what I don't like, though. Overall, being a keypad, it does its job. It's fine. I mean, nothing spectacular, but I think it's comfortable. You know, a lot of people said it should have been down here, not up here, but let me put it on. I'm going to put the camera down for a second, just a second. And we're back. Like I was saying, I think that it being up here is actually quite comfortable. That might be just me. You do have to shift your hand a little bit to get up there, but really, for me, I mean, that's no big deal. I don't like the idea of having my thumb to have to go down like this and be precise in this position right here, because I mean, small movements in that position, sorry, just aren't very comfortable. So I like it just fine. I mean, everyone's own preference, whatever. I think it's cool. Besides that, I kind of wish they had backlighting for this, because until you get used to it, it's impossible to use unless you're in full light. And also, it gets really close to your L1 and R1 buttons. So I normally have my index fingers at near the top end of those buttons, and that doesn't work with this. So I guess if I was playing a hardcore first-person shooter, I wouldn't have this on there. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. The weight, you're gonna notice it. It's not gonna annoy you. It's not gonna affect you. You'll feel it. I mean, I notice it's there, but it's no big deal at all. So the weight isn't a problem. And about the battery, yes, the battery is separate. I think they did that because it is a Bluetooth device, so you can use it for other stuff. I tried pairing it with my cell phone to see if I could text with it. It didn't end up working, probably just because my cell phone refuses to pair with it, but I guess it'd be useful. I mean, it's meant for PS3 though, so I wouldn't buy it for any other reason. But yeah, it's cool. So now onto the touchscreen, and what people have forgotten to do is calibrate it, and I'm going to show you how to calibrate it. Hold on, I have to put down the camera. I have to turn it on. I really don't like, here's another thing, I did not like the fact that the on switch is mechanical when it could have been digital. That it's a little slider right there, and since it's mechanical, that just means it could break easier. I mean, I don't expect it to break, but it's just another thing. They could have made digital just a regular button press, and it would have been better. But anyways, so in order to calibrate it, first, of course, turn it on. Make sure it's paired with your PS3. That's not hard. All you gotta do is plug it in with a USB cable. You're gonna need one of those. It doesn't come with that, so just hold on to the one that came with the PS3. You'll be fine. But anyways, moving on. So you'll press the touchpad button, which is this button that looks like this. It has a hand on it with the index finger out. It's gonna be right in the middle. Press it, and you'll have that green light. This red light over here is just to show you that it's on. And that flashes while it's charging. But moving on, so your touchpad's on. Now, I've already calibrated it once and it works just fine, believe it or not. I'm going to prove it to you, but I'm also going to calibrate it another time. What you need to do is hold down on, there's a blue button right here and an orange button right here. They're like shoulder buttons, like your R1, R2 buttons, you know. You hold on to those for like 2 seconds. This green light will flash. After that happens, it's calibrated, and that means that it's going to take any oil, any dirt, anything that's on these regularly, and ignore them whenever your finger goes across here for the touchpad. If you don't calibrate it, it's going to be screwed up. It's going to jump around all over the screen on your internet browser. And it's going to be a piece of crap, and you're act like everyone else and say this isn't worth $50. So yeah, I'm going to put down the camera, calibrate it. Hopefully you'll trust me that I did, and show you that it works. Or hopefully it will work. Hold on a second. Alright, we are calibrated. The touchpad is on, and now I'm going to attempt to show you that it works. This could be interesting, so hold on a second. I didn't script this, by the way, so no practice. Alright, get that out of the way. Now we are on the PlayStation homepage. I'm sure you can see that. So where is... Alright, there it is. Oh, that's not easy to see. Let me zoom in. Okay, so hold on. Another thing, if you're going to use this touchpad and you are using it to browse the internet, you're probably going to want to have one finger on the right joystick, because that allows you to, you know, move like this without moving the joystick, without moving the mouse, and that's just going to let you move around quicker. So hold on a second, let me hold the camera. Alright, now I'm using the touchpad, going back and forth. And unlike most videos, now I'm not even looking at the touchpad right now, so it's not perfect. But unlike most videos that show it jumping around, it doesn't really jump around. I mean, it's not perfect. And me personally, I would rather just use the joysticks. But I'll show you moving my finger around. It's not going to be much, but I mean, if I go horizontal, I'm looking at it right now. It's going horizontal. If I go vertical, it goes vertical. And I still say I prefer the joysticks, but it does work. I mean, Sony wasn't just a bunch of idiots when they designed this. You just have to calibrate it, that's all. I'll show you how it does on the XMB real quick. Alright, this is, if you ask me, this is probably the real test, because I'm going to be doing horizontal right now. Yeah, you know, it's not, like I said, it's not perfect. But I'm going horizontal when I want to go horizontal. So now I'll go vertical. I'm going vertical. I'm not going horizontal at all. Notice that. It works. You know, it really does. I'll go to the browser one more time. And you can see I'm moving my mouse around. And it's not jumping around. You know, I'm just doing just fine. So, yeah, that's about it. I made that much longer than it had to be. Sorry about that. But that's all I gotta say. The thing works. It's not ideal. I mean, the touchpad isn't. But the designers weren't complete idiots. They just made something that was kind of impractical, because the joysticks work just fine for the internet browser. And even when you have this thing, even when you calibrate it, and the touchpad's working, you're gonna keep on using those joysticks. So don't worry about that. I would recommend this to anyone who simply cannot get a USB keyboard. For me, it was partly I don't have the room, partly I don't know, I just like this thing. It's nice. I love how it just fits right here. It's slower than USB. Yeah. Sorry, it's late at night. I'm having trouble speaking. It's slower than a USB keyboard because, of course, you're only using 2 thumbs compared to your entire hand on a regular keyboard. But I mean, it's better than most people. Most people don't have anything at all, so you're going to beat the typing speed of the average home user, or if you're sending messages over just the XMB, whatever. I mean, it's a good product. $50 is kind of expensive, so you have to choose your discretion over that. Other than that, I mean, it works. It's great. I like it. I like it a lot. They just should have backlight. Yeah, I'm getting close to the 10-minute mark, so sorry that was so long. See you later.